3 times a Jamaican plane was hijacked. Very funny. Alright, so the last attempt on January 3rd, 1974 aboard an Air Jamaica flight was at the Norman International Airport in Kingston, but that attempt was thwarted. The Gleaner of January 4, 1974 also recounts the thwarted hijack attempt of the Air Jamaica plane at the Norman International Airport a day earlier. It says a 17-year-old Cuban boy boarded the Air Jamaican aircraft that was bound for Detroit, Michigan in the United States. Uncle Sam, please, that in a man. The boy brandishing what he said was a grenade was demanding that the pilot fly to Miami instead, but it later turned out the supposed grenade was a piece of food wrapped in handkerchief. No sir. Yo, Jamaica reached a 4-way man. The Gleaner of 1974, January 4, 1974. The Gleaner of January 4, 1974 reported that former Governor General Sir Howard Cook was the Minister of Pension and Social Security at the time, was also aboard the flight. One of them big smarty day now, you know, in Jamaica society, nothing bad could go up on an airplane. Yeah. It also says the then Parliamentary Secretary in the Agriculture Ministry, Desmond Leakey, was among the 60 passengers and crew. Last night, we contacted, not we know, that I Jamaica, Gleaner, is it? Contacted both Sir Howard and Mr. Leakey, but they could not recall the incident. They could recall that, so now we do. The Detroit-bound Air Jamaica flight was delayed for 3 hours while the Cuban refugee made his demand. Yeah man, I mean, tell them what you want me, G. Similar to Sunday night's hijacking aboard the Kingston flight in Montego Bay, St. James. The 1974 attempt in Kingston drew much attention. Yeah, no much drew attention. Jaja. The Gleaner detailed that it sent excitement through hundreds of airport workers and visitors. Incidentally, the pilot at the time was also a Canadian. Captain Earl Sherman had just returned from Air Canada and had recently joined the staff of Air Jamaica. In his account, Captain Sherman said he talked with the hijacker before dashing from the aircraft when he ordered that no one should leave. Well, when I rang a man, run go on white boy. Eventually, the hijacker allowed all passengers to leave. But the co-pilot, Captain John Ebanks, and 3 stewardess had to remain on board for more than an hour. He tried to reason with the hijacker, but since he mainly spoke Spanish, the communication was difficult. That would have been hard. They fluent Spanish man spot man. Yeah. It took a brave effort of a police corporal to end the standoff. The corporal, identified only as D.O. Campbell, addressed like so that man in go just like one, you know, flight engineer and entire cabin and something. So in just do they go and talk to the hijacker, send him back out the door for a minute. According to the corporal, he obeyed and then went back inside the plane, this time with Special Branch officers Sergeant Hubert Heyman, and together they managed to overpower the young Cuban and end the hostage. So we're going to go over to the next story. A gunman forced his way through airport security and hijacked a Canadian jet near Montego Bay, holding 6 crew members hostage for 8 hours before police and soldiers stormed the aircraft on Monday and captured the man. Nobody was killed or injured in the ordeal, surprisingly, which ended with a raid near daylight after talks broke down with a 20-year-old Jamaican hijacker described as mentally challenged. In other words, he mad. You see it? We were getting nowhere with the negotiations. Jamaica Information Minister Darrell Falls told the Associated Press. Police and military went on the plane and captured him. The suspect, identified as Stephen Frey, was in custody. Vaz said he is a mentally challenged 20-year-old from northwestern resort city of Montego Bay. He did not detail the man's mental condition, but he said he was apparently upset over a failing relationship. Them girls are wicked, them wicked. Alright. The hostage crisis that began around 10:20 p.m. Sunday and ended near 6:40 a.m. when the members of the Jamaica Defense Force counter-terrorism organization group stormed the aircraft's cabin, according to police statement. By the way, that nigga wanted to go to Cuba. You see it? Cuba indeed want to go in a plane and thing, but to me see it, he would get through because they would have feel if the government smart enough, then they come with some plot. You see me? To make sure say, you know, go as him plan. Probably the uncle them will fly go to Cuba, then fly go to America, make you rest on him. Fly go to Bahamas or something, make you rest on him, where you know say be a police for the wait on him. Same way. Although him have a strap and sickness so he couldn't shoot somebody. So this I couldn't go rest anyways, but I'm just glad to say I go still as it. Nobody really get killed and thing. But that was 2009, same way. That about I'm not so bad for maths, so that about 12 years ago. So anyways, like, comment, share and subscribe if I reach this far.